Let's talk about financial freedom. Hello, God's precious Jew. It is your girl Sherry with Stalking Jesus. There is no restraining order. Financial freedom for me is being debt free. Having the financial freedom to do whatever it is that I want to do, whatever it is that God wants me to do, I want the financial freedom to be able to do it. So one of the things that I am doing is paying off my debt. I will be debt free this year. I have 2 more debts that I am paying off, and after that I will be debt free. So one of the things is, if you are in debt, pay your debt. I know sometimes it can be hard, especially if you're not bringing in enough resources in your mind to pay off the debt. But you have to realize, if you created the debt, then you owe it. So pay your debtors. Write down all your expenses, what you are bringing in and what you are paying out, and begin to pay off your debt. That right there would be a burden lifted off of you when you become debt free. Now, depending on how much you owe, it can be a length of time to pay it off. But once you start paying off one debt, then that's one debt that's paid off. Then you can go to the next one. You can go to the next one. And next thing you know, it would get lower, lower, and lower. And then you would be debt free. And then you need to do an inventory of what is it that you're paying out of your money each month. Are you living above your means? You may need to cut some things out. That's one of the things that I did. Now, I'm a type of person, I just don't spend money just to spend. And I'm not an overspender. And much as possible, I do live below my means. So if you have multiple streamings like Netflix and all other things, do you need all those streamings, or do you just need one? Sometimes people have enough to do what they need to do, but they are overspending. So like, let's just say you're bringing home a month after taxes $3,000, but you are spending $4,500. Well, you need to do inventory of your spending. That's one of the things you need to do. You have to become a good steward of your money. And then you have to work on your mindset concerning how you see finances. I already did a video about the mindset. And I already did another video about how God transformed my mindset concerning my finances. So many people want to be financial freedom and they want to be able to do certain things, but they want to get a quick get rich scheme. But it's not going to happen like that. You have to do the work. Number one, pay off your debt. And then go through and write out all your expenses. First of all, write out how much you bring home a month. And then write out everything that you pay monthly. And then look at what you need to cut out. And then also too, when you start doing that, then you will start seeing you have an extra money coming in. Whether it's 20, then it'll go to 50, then it'll go to 100. And then when you start seeing that extra money, then you have to figure out, okay, just because I have an extra 100 coming in, what do I need to do with this 100? Okay, now you're paying off your debt. Okay, you may have an idea to where you want to open up a business. Then start researching on that idea on how to bring your business into reality. When you start having extra money coming in, that doesn't, in my opinion, give you a right or a license. I mean, you can, if you want to start spending more. No, if you start to see an extra $100 coming into your household, before you start spending it, put it up and see what you need to do to increase that 100. Like, okay, I have an extra $100 coming in, God, what do I need to do? Then he may tell you, okay, take an extra 20 and add it to this debt to get this debt off of you. And then you will have $80 left. And he may just tell you to hold on to it, put it into savings until he leads you and guides you on what to do. It is time for people to really start taking accountability of their finances. You have to build generational wealth. In order to do that, you're going to have to take back control over your spending. Make a list of everything that you spend your money on, and then start doing inventory. Start scratching off things that you really don't need. Because I know for me, I created an annual sheet for me, and I'm going to be uploading it to my website to sell, because it's like a detailed annual sheet to where you are tracking your ideas, your goals, your strategies, and what you accomplished. It is making you be disciplined on your ideas, your goals, your strategies, and your finances. So many people want to be debt free, but they don't want to do the work. So this is my suggestion. Take the time, get a sheet of paper, whether you want to write it out, whether you want to type it on a computer. and type out how much you bring home, and type out or write out what your expenses are. What are your bills? What are your debts? So you can see it. Because when you see it, then you be like, okay, now I know what I need to focus on. And then when you start to see like, okay, I'm wasting money on this, that. If you have 5 streamings, cut it down to 2. Then that will probably bring you in an extra $30 or $40. Okay, then you may feel like, okay, I don't need 2 streams, I just need 1. Write out your debt. Begin to call your debtors and then work out something to pay off your debt. Then begin to come up with ideas on how you want to bring in extra income. Then set goals, then set strategies, and then each month write out your accomplishments. Think about investments. Start researching about what workshops you can take for free. Go to your local library to research about business, about strategies, ideas, and goals, how to implement anything that you want to create with your business. Just something. So I just wanted to say that real quick. And I want to say this too also. Don't give up. Keep going. This video is raw. This video is not scripted or anything like that. This is just who I am. So you guys, please do not give up on that abundant life that Jesus Christ promised in John 10:10. You guys have a blessed and prosperous day in the kingdom of God.